Pushing Daisies. It's one of my favorite shows. If you haven't watched it in a while, or never, it is on a streaming service online, a free one. It has ads. Um, Through the CW called CW Seed. I'll find it. I'll link below for you. Um, but yeah, it's been a while, and yeah, really one of my favorite shows. It was on like 2008, 2007. Yeah, season one, 2007, 2008 for season two. So it has been off the air for a while. It was cruelly canceled. They kind of pulled the Firefly thing on it, like they kept moving the time slot, so it didn't get good ratings because no one knew the heck it was going to be on. Um, yeah, it so season one slipcover. First of all, a slipcover that is different from the box. How rare is that? They really made it like look like a menu because it does take the show takes place primarily at the pie shop, so it looks like what the pie shop's menu would look like. And yeah, can you open it up? And again, and it says menu for the menu. Yeah, and you got the like episode list in there. Really cleverly done, like top notch, guys. Let's get that back in. Yeah, and then the discs themselves look like pies because he's the pie maker. Pumpkin pie over here. Like, whoever designed this, I know way back in 2007, like, kudos. Like, you did not phone it in. Season two, I'm not as big a fan of the box as the first one, but again, slipcover that has different design than the inside. I don't understand why they make slipcovers that are identical. I don't see the point of the slipcover then, really. Um, Let me show you the inside. Oh, and this is because she had bees, the girl on the show, so got like honeycomb. Yeah, this one's not as cleverly done, but like, what could you do for the second season? So yeah, got the pie maker and the dead girl there. Olive, who's my favorite character, and Emerson Cod. And then we got Digby and Pigby. And we got the aunts, Lily and Vivian. And yeah. But as I said, if you guys want to watch it, it is on the CW Seed. Yeah, it's a really great show. It is a weird concept, though. This guy who, the pie maker, played by Lee Pace, who you might know as, I'm sure I'm going to butcher this, Thranduil, the king of the elves in the Hobbit movies. Yeah, with this guy. But yeah, he is a pie maker, and he can touch things, and like, if you've died, he can like touch you for a moment, and you'll be alive again until he touches you again. He has to touch within a minute, otherwise something else will die in your place, right? Thing is, he sees that his childhood sweetheart, Chuck, here, he finds out that she has died, and then he doesn't want to touch her the second time. And so, like, a lot of the show is him avoiding touching her again. So, there's also, like, musicals, like, they sing in these movies. I don't know if you guys, I can't remember if she's Aunt Lillian or Vivian. I think she's Vivian. The non-red-haired aunt, she is played by Ellen Greene, who you might recognize from Little Shop of Horrors. She was Audrey. So tragically, she only sings like 2 songs in the whole series, like one per season, and I'm like, Alan Green, come on. Also, Olive Snook is played by the amazing Kristen Chenoweth. And again, not enough songs. Um, yeah, it's like okay, a movie where they or a show where they solve murders and occasionally burst out into song. Like this show was very much written for me, to be honest. There's also lots of comedians who have various sized parts. One I was actually surprised to see because he's barely famous now, even less so when this was out. There's a comedian who I enjoy called Matt Bronger, and he had a very small part in one of the episodes. Like he was one of the dead bodies. So if you know who Matt Bronger is, keep an eye out. He's in the one with the cars that the electric cars episode with the dummies. Matt Bronger's in there. But yeah, there's a bunch of other comedians as well. I'm sure there's more than even that I'm just not recognizing because also it was a decade ago. Yeah. I there was a writer's strike after the first season, and yeah, and so it really didn't get that many episodes. And then the second season, they pulled the Firefly shenanigans, so cut down before its prime. But I know all the cast have said in various interviews that they'd be down for another, so it's also nice to know like when you love a show that the people on it loved it, like even if it never does come back. I want it to come back though. But yeah, if you got some time, Pushing Daisies. And happy viewings.